Hey my you ladies and my you gents, I'm StevenTocher, and on today's episode of our weekend workouts, we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions. That's right, not workouts, New Year's resolutions. Let me start off by saying I'm not a big New Year's resolution guy. January 1st is not my day. I actually have another day, a day of accountability where I kind of change myself up, the things that I want to do throughout the year. Because, it's not my thing. I'm a lone wolf in that sense. And maybe that's the same for yourself. Whether you're watching this video in January, September, or whether you're watching it in the heat of summer in July, changing today is always a good idea. You don't have to wait for a specific day or time. The other thing about New Year's resolutions is a lot of them don't last. Take, for instance, the gym. Sitcoms have made fun of it for years. You've seen the memes on Facebook and Twitter and different other social media outlets, and it's always, the week before, or the day before New Year's, and the week after, the day after New Year's. Everyone hits the gym. Some people end up getting a year membership to a gym, spending almost a fortune, or a fortune depending on where you go, and they never use it again. If you ask any real health professional, it's a good idea to get some physical activity, of course, throughout the year, but it's better to grind it out almost day to day. Make sure that your body is not pushed to its limits, but is being pushed, and you're living as healthy as possible. So instead of a blanket New Year's statement, I just wanted to have or give you an idea that I'm toying with, that I think I would like to push, is burning an extra 100 calories a day. Now, when you think about it, my RMR, my resting metabolic rate, is around 2,000, and I burn usually an extra 12 to 1,300 throughout the day. What is that extra 100 going to do for me? Well, let's do the simple math on that one. And again, I'm not the greatest of math people, so I'm going to write it down for you. So we have 365 days in a year times that extra 100 calories ends up being 36,500 calories, unless it's a leap year. So that means that if a pound of fat is around 3,500 calories, or energy in general, then that means you're probably going to end up burning, if you were able to stick it out and do around 100 calories a day, you burn around 10 pounds or 36,500 calories, okay? So, and this is, again, give or take. This isn't exact math, just because at the end of the day, we're not going to burn at the same rate. I'm 6'3", around 190 pounds. You might be taller or shorter, way more or less than I do. So we burn calories at a different rate. But for myself, I know that if I go for an extra 20-minute walk, maybe after dinner, or if I run up and down the stairs for 5 to 10 minutes, or do some more push-ups and sit-ups, or some calisthenics, then I'm going to burn that extra 100 calories, which at the end of the day, even if I'm not burning the fat away, I'm making my body that much or a little bit more healthy. Now, if you're already working out a ton, maybe you shouldn't do this, but it's always good to push your body a little bit more every time, as long as, again, you're not in pain or anything like that. So, maybe this is for you. Maybe you need to burn 500 calories. Maybe you don't need to burn calories at all. Maybe, hopefully, this will get you thinking. But remember, it's all in the little things that you do. When you're driving, you make little tweaks. So if I'm driving along on the highway, if I make a big tweak here and there to my body, right, or I say I'm gonna, hit that turn, yeah, if I'm a professional, maybe I can drift it or, cause myself to make an awesome donut. But for the most part, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up hurting myself. And the same thing goes for a lot of things in life, unless something drastic needs to happen. And just like in driving, when you're making little adjustments, those little adjustments will get you to the path you're going to. But if you make a massive adjustment and you're not prepared for it, or you're not professional at making that kind of adjustment, you could also do a different type of life-altering event, which could end up, hurting yourself or sadly even fatal. So, just be careful with the things that you're doing, especially in the gym. Don't, have a wonderful New Year's, and, don't pressure yourself into doing something that's too big or a goal that's, too sizable. Do things that are attainable in bite-sized chunks, and once you get into the groove, whether it's this year or next year, the year after, you're definitely going to see a massive change in your health, in your life, in your finances, whatever it is that you want to take on. If you have a comment or question, or you think what I've said is completely bogus, hit me up down below in the comment section. If you want to check out my blog or my website, or anything that pertains to this video, or any links that I may be able to put up alongside that, you can check that out in the description. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an amazing year. And I'm just so blessed that you spent some time with me, and that hopefully your New Year's resolution will be to be as healthy as possible and push yourself to that next level or next goal in your life. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day, evening, morning, or night. God bless. Oh yeah, and if you like what I'm doing, please tweet, tumble, like, share, thumbs up, plus, pin, or do whatever you do, and please subscribe.